Hi friends, Wizdy here, welcome to the video. Today we'll be talking a little bit more about Godforge because the game development has been progressing amazingly and we'll be playing the alpha of the game in a couple of weeks time. I think I'll be involved in the alpha, but let's see, and also I'll share with you as much as they will allow us to. But of course, my main focus, I'll tell you a little bit about it in this video today. My main focus won't be the competitive nature of finishing first in the alpha or anything. It will be basically testing everything in the game to help them enhance it and fix whatever bugs that we're going to uncover, and to tell you whatever they will allow us to, just to set the stage for the global launch that's happening in a few months. As the title says, I'll give you today 5 good reasons why you should start following Godforge's journey and look forward to playing the game when it's released in a few months, unless of course you can play it earlier in alpha or beta depending on whether you're subscribed to this or not. So let's go through the game progress, how far they progressed since we last talked about it, why I'm getting more and more excited about the game, and the 5 reasons for you too to get excited about it. So let's start diving into it. If you're not following the Fateless YouTube channel, they are releasing weekly updates about the game development and what's happening there, and I'll go quickly through a couple of highlights while talking about those 5 reasons, just to show you while I'm talking from the videos what I'm talking about. This is the first videos that we'll start talking about, and the first reason, of course, that's where they announce, where Simon or HH announced that their 3 starter heroes. So they'll start with 3, not 4, not 1 as some other games, but they will give you a choice of 3 different heroes to start your game with. That will be the same for global launch and also for alpha and beta. So they showed these champions while talking about their kits. So let me go here to the first one, which is 1U. Hopefully I won't butcher these names too bad. So 1U of course is from the Asian or Japanese faction in the game, and he's showing his kit. As it's similar with these games, each of these 3 rares, you'll start with a rare, got similar kits more or less. I think so. This is 1U. I think the second one is Lady Shock. From what I'm seeing from other content creators, some people think that this lady here is the best starter champion or starter hero for you to start playing with due to her kit. She got bleed in her kit, but my starter can be anyone other than Ramses. You know I'm Egyptian, of course I will start playing Ramses when they release him, though his kit might not be the strongest, but let's have a little bit of fun and play with Ramses. Now let's talk about the first obvious reasons why you should try this game and why you should be looking forward to it. There are 2 main objections that I'm hearing from the community about why they don't want to play this game. So the first one of them is at one end of the spectrum. Basically they are saying it's just a copy of Raid, like some of these other games. So why should I play a copy of Raid while I'm playing Raid? So that's why I wanted to tell you here is that from everything that they are releasing through the podcast or through the Simon updates, it looks like they are doing things differently. So you don't have the same buffs and debuffs, they don't have the same gear systems, they don't have the same team structure inside the game. So yes, it will have a similarity, which is to answer the other side of the spectrum objection, which is I don't have the time or the energy after spending years and lots of effort learning Raid and this type of game to start learning a new game. So you won't lose everything that you learn because the basics of this genre of gaming will remain the same. You'll use everything that you learned so far and just build on top of it, while at the same time, because they are doing things differently, you will get the benefit of like a fresh breath of air. Something different to play, a different way of using those skills or this experience that you gained while still playing something new. So this is going to be the first reason, is that it's going to be a familiar but yet different game, a fresh breath of air to break the boredom from Raid. And by the way, though I say sometimes that you shouldn't play like more than one gacha game at a time because it's time consuming, but I think you can play it next to Raid if you like them both, of course. Which leads me to the second reason why you should try this game and be looking forward for it, which is the time factor of the game. One of the biggest complaints about Raid that I talked about multiple times, other content creators are talking about as well, is that the time requirement to play Raid. It's not about that optional time requirement that you want to build a team or you want to play in arena, but it's about the mandatory time requirement to do your Hydra keys, Chimera keys, Clan Boss keys, the dailies, the advanced quests, and all of that. If you wanted to do all of this and get the fusions, you're spending hours per day playing Raid, or at least keeping Raid up and running on your phone or on your PC. So from everything that we're hearing from Fateless team, they are aware of this problem and they don't want to be facing the same. So they will put certain caps, whether it's energy, of course you can buy energy or whatever, but they will put some energy and progression caps so that you don't spend the whole day playing the game. You will enjoy it, and something, let me be very specific here, something that I've heard from Sham and from Simon as well in the podcast is that they will give you a chance to spend as much time as you want inside the game, but it won't be mandatory for your dailies or your progression. But of course, if you want to theory craft, test things, spend more time farming, all of this is going to be available as we expected, but it won't be mandatory. So this game respecting your time more, being at an age group that has lives and families and jobs and all of that, that's really one of the big wins for me that makes me look forward to playing this game. And that's going to be our second reason. The third reason here is that Fateless team, coming late into this scene, they are doing a great job, probably the best that I've seen among similar games, in communicating with the community, in talking to the community, whether at a content creator level or at a public level, through videos or through their Discord, which anyone can join and follow up what they're doing there. They are answering questions in detail. Of course, we'll know more, but I'm expecting them to do a great job when the game is actually launched, about letting us know about like updates, something goes wrong, bugs, compensation, all of this. And one of the pillars in today's world in playing this kind of game is the developing company, the game owning company communicating with people, telling them what's happening, we did wrong here, we're going to compensate you there, hearing back from the community about champs or heroes that should be buffed or nerfed and all of that stuff. So having those communication lines open in a clear and obvious way, and the community management team at Fateless doing a great job at this even this early on, gives me one more reason to look forward for the game, because things will go wrong. No one can plan for everything, but knowing that we can talk to them and they will fix whatever is broken gives me confidence in them early on. And now to our question that will give you 5 points. First right answer will get 5 points towards winning the crazy account that we're giving away, always in the description below, unless we get to 3k subs first. And today's answer is, which content creator is the community manager for Fateless and for Godforge currently? She's a content creator that used to create content for Raid as well, but she stopped a while back. So first answer that says the name of this content creator is going to win 5 points towards winning the account. The fourth reason here is that all of the content creators that you love and know, I'm not talking only about myself, I'm talking about the biggest content creators in this scene, Hell, Hades and Ash, and all the way down to smaller content creators like myself, and even content creators that are starting to create content for Godforge. You will have your known, the people that you know, that explain to you how Raid works. They are already involved with this game. They will start creating content for it from day one, which tells you that you won't be just hanging there to dry, trying to figure out the complex mechanics, buffs, debuffs, and all of that by yourself. So if you are relying on content creators to explain things and make things simple, then they're going to be there. They are already engaged. The same people that explained Raid to you, the same people, Simon's team, Hell Hades team, that generated the best tools to manage your gaming experience in Raid, are going to be involved in the new game. The fifth and most important reason for me is that Fateless team, these guys, they do give a shit about how we feel about the game. I'm not saying that they are angels. I'm not saying that they won't try to make money out of the game. It's a business after all, and they'll make money out of it. But still, there is a big gap between how Raid is managing the community and the feedback, how Raid is showing us once and once again that they only care about the Krakens and the monetization, not actual community feedback, and what Fateless are trying to do. Because there is a balance where you can achieve both. You can sell packs to people who want to buy them, and you can listen to the community and adjust these dials in monetization and champ like rarity or availability or drop rates or whatever, so that all thought like the Krakens or those who are going to buy packs will always remain a minority. Yes, it's a minority funding the game, but still the game should cater for everyone. Fateless team will listen carefully to the community and they care about our feedback, not out of the goodness of their heart. They are good people, but my point is that they want to acquire people who are already playing different games now. To do so, they have to do better, listening to the people and fixing what they don't like about these games. That's why I'm saying that they are going to care to be able to compete. They're coming this late to the game. They must care and they must respond and they must give us what we want inside the game, what we need, maybe more than what we want, because people don't always know what they actually need. But the main point is that they do care for the sake of their game before being nice or good to people. They do care and they are going to help us enjoy this game. Looking forward to giving you some updates once I play the alpha as much as they allow us to, but the game development and what I'm seeing, it's really shaping up to be a great game. As always, I'm not someone that goes for hypes or trends, so I'll be honest with you once I try the game. I'll be honest with them and I'll be honest with you. Whether it's during the alpha or when the game launches towards end of year, I'll always be honest with Fateless team and with you, with everyone watching this video. If I don't like something, if I think that I overhyped the game and it didn't live up to the level that we were expecting it to be, I'll tell you straightforward. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for stopping by as always, and I'll see you in the next one.